Haney just did an interview and confirmed that the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia rematch is still going to happen in October. Devin and Ryan already signed a contract for the rematch. Turkey Alashik still wants the rematch to happen. He spent a lot of money promoting the rematch. But I don't think this rematch makes any sense right now. I think in the future I would like to see it, but based off of Ryan and Devin's performance recently, man, there's no hype behind this fight. And I think both fighters need to take at least 1 to 2 more fights before this rematch happens. You look at Ryan Garcia, who was dropped by Rolly and outboxed by Rolly Ramirez, which nobody was expecting to happen. I was expecting it, though. I was saying that Ryan possibly was going to get knocked out by Rolly. Also, Devin Haney, his performance against Jose Ramirez was very underwhelming, very disappointing. Devin Haney's footwork looked bad. He looked very timid, very nervous, very scared to get hit with anything. Did a lot of running in that fight, man. Devin Haney was looking like Usain Bolt against Jose Ramirez. And, Jose Ramirez, if Jose Ramirez is making Devin Haney that scared to get hit, I think Devin at this point would lose a rematch against Ryan Garcia. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. I just didn't like what I saw from Dev in that Jose Ramirez fight. Devin Haney, in my opinion, has one of the best jabs in boxing right now. He barely used his jab. He was running around, jumping into the ropes like Shakur Stevenson, a.k.a. Shakira Twitterson. And Devin Haney was throwing left hooks. Looked like he was trying to copy Ryan Garcia's left hook, man. We don't really see Devin Haney throw too many left hooks, but he was throwing them against Jose. And I think Devin had a lot of PTSD from that Ryan fight, man. He took a lot of punishment, also took a year off. And I think that those two factors contributed to why Devin Haney looked how he looked against Jose Ramirez. He needs to get more comfortable in that ring before he even thinks about having a rematch with Ryan Garcia. But Bill Haney is pushing this, man. Bill Haney is pushing this. And this is why Bill Haney gets so much criticism, because he's constantly putting his son in unnecessary situations. He's constantly talking for his son, who is a grown man. I love Bill Haney as a father, as a manager. I think he's done an extraordinary job raising Devin Haney and helping Devin Haney become the star that he is in boxing today. Obviously, Devin Haney is extremely successful. He's been undisputed champion. He was undisputed at 135. Then he took the belt from Regis at 140. So I'm not slandering Bill Haney as a parent. I'm slandering Bill Haney as a manager, man. He should be telling Devin, fuck that Ryan Garcia rematch right now. We got more work to do. I think he should take another fight. Maybe a Blair Cobbs fight. I think a Blair Cobbs fight would be a good fight for Devin at 147. I really wanted Devin to fight Mario Barrios, but obviously Mario Barrios is fighting Manny Pacquiao next. And Ryan Garcia, he needs to take 1 to 2 fights as well, man. Ryan Garcia looked horrible against Rolly. Once he got dropped with that left hook that Rolly threw, Ryan barely was throwing punches. Just looked extremely uncomfortable in that ring. And that's what happens when you do steroids, y'all. I've been telling y'all for the past year, steroids gives you fake confidence, bro. Without that OPAC, without that Ostarine, Ryan his confidence just wasn't there. He was much smaller than how he looked in that fight with Dev. His power wasn't as powerful as the fight with Dev. And that's because of the steroids, man. Ryan, what's done in the dark comes to the light. Ryan was celebrating a false victory. You know what I'm saying? He was celebrating a fight that he cheated in, which is why he was suspended for a year. And it's a good thing that Ryan pulled out of that exhibition fight with that guy that fought Manny Pacquiao, because I think Ryan could have lost that fight as well, man. Ryan has never been an overall good boxer. Ryan has always been a one-trick pony. We all know that left hook is his secret weapon. But as far as his overall skill, it's always been average, bro. Respectfully, I'm not taking away from his star power. He is a social media star. He did have a very successful fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. A lot of people feel like, he was robbed in that fight because he was on a rehydration clause. But at the end of the day, Ryan is the one that decided to take that fight. Oscar De La Hoya told him not to take it. He decided to take it. him and Tank made history. Obviously, Ryan quit. And because of Ryan feeling like he was cheated in that Tank fight, he decided to cheat himself against Devin Haney, who didn't deserve it. And now Ryan is just suffering from karma, man. You know, Ryan is suffering from karma. All of his fans, you know, the same fans that would say, oh, it wasn't an Osterine, it wasn't an Osterine. Now they're like, oh, well, damn, maybe it was the Osterine. You know, Ryan looked like fucking, he went from looking like the Incredible Hulk against Devin to looking like goddamn Timmy Turner against Rolly Romero. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I don't think this rematch should happen next. I think Bill Haney needs to really take a step back and really think about his son's career, man. Like, do you really want your son to have a long-term career in boxing? Because Devin Haney is like, what, 26, 27? Like, do you want your son to have a long, successful career, or do you just want your son to make millions of dollars and have a short career? Because Bill Haney, you know, if you keep putting Devin in these situations that he doesn't have to be, remember, Bill Haney is the one that told Devin Haney to meet Ryan Garcia in the middle of the ring and have a slugfest. They went into that fight with a horrible game plan, bro. Osterine or not, Devin's game plan in that Ryan fight was terrible. Devin Haney is not a power puncher. He's not a knockout artist, right? He's a skillful boxer. You know, he has a great jab, usually has good defense. But other than that, man, like, you know, Devin Haney ain't Tank. He ain't Wilder. He ain't Tyson. Like, that's not his style, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, Bill Haney should have never told Devin Haney to go into that fight with that game plan, bro. So let me know what y'all think about this video. It's your boy Wavy. Do you want to see the rematch next? Do you want to see this rematch in October with Queen Ryan Garcia and Devin the Dream Haney? Let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Wavy. I'm out.